Okay. My girls are switching around the chickens. I am going to go get some stuff to plant in the garlic. Probably the garlic. I had hardneck garlic in my refrigerator for 3 months and I took it out maybe a couple weeks ago, and I haven't been able to plant it in the ground because I live in southern climate, and really they say that, what is it called, cold hardy? No, what am I thinking? Soft neck varieties grow better in the south, and in order to get a hard neck variety to grow, it would need that extreme cold temperatures, which we don't get a lot of. But for the next 2 nights, it's going to go down to 32 degrees or 31. And so I'm going to use today while the sun's out to go ahead and get my hardneck variety into the ground. And hopefully, this is an experiment. I've never froze garlic for this long. Our hardneck variety last year, I'm out of breath. Last year, I tried to refrigerate my hardneck garlic for 1 month, and then my dogs messed up my garlic lots and lots of times. So I'm not really sure if the hardneck didn't do good because my dogs kept digging it up, or if it was because it was hardneck variety. So this year I left it in there longer, and this time my dogs, well, the dog specifically, Bucky, that was getting into the garden when we didn't have a fence, will not be able to get in there this year. So hoping that I would be able to see a little better if the hardneck variety does well for me, since it's been sitting in the refrigerator for 3 months. So let me go get it. Hey girls, can you help me plant garlic?
Yes.
You don't want to?
Not really, but I can.
What about you, Nia?
I don't want to, but I will. Same later before we have ice cream?
Yes, you can have ice cream if you help me plant this. Thank you guys. So I have the garlic in hand. I planted all of my garlic along these trellises because I have the garlic in the front and in the back. I want to do tomatoes, so I did it this is my elephant garlic. But then I also did garlic down that 1, 2, 3. So actually the only one that doesn't have garlic is this trellis back here. This is such a weedy, grassy mess. Oh my goodness. I can't. Yeah, that's a lot of weeds. So I think we're going to plant the garlic here. This Brussels sprout is huge. Like, that's huge. Although the Brussels sprouts aren't turning into circles, but you said they're turning into blueberries?
I can't wait for them to turn to blue. Yeah, they're turning blue. But they're flowers too.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're gonna plant the garlic here. Gonna have to move this Brussels sprout. What in the world is this? Wow. This brassica went to seed. I'm guessing this is the broccoli. And all of this is seeds. All of these things. That's ridiculous. Okay.
You're gonna pull
Oh, look at this. That's not a Brussels sprouts, asparagus. You want to taste it?
That's how you taste it in the store.
Okay, you taste it. Let me know what it tastes like.
The top?
Yeah, the whole thing is asparagus. What it tastes like?
It's asparagus.
It tastes like asparagus? So you like it or no?
It's good. Tastes better than the stores. Or the. It tastes kind of like a plant stem.
It is a plant stem. Let me take this one for Daddy and see what he says.
Are you gonna taste it?
I already tasted one. Me and Nayo. Are you gonna eat that whole thing? I was gonna give that to Daddy.
No, I'm gonna eat this one.
Okay, I'm gonna give this one to Daddy. Well, let me.
Why are you giving it to me? Mario, that.
Oh my goodness.
It's really yummy.
Wow, that one's huge right there.
Which one?
That one right there, yeah. You could break that off.
I thought you were talking about this one. That's just long. There's a lot of purple.
Yeah. So the kinds I have, this is, let's see, music. I think I got these musics from My Gardener, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is what? Chestnut red. I know I saw some of them already starting to sprout in here. Okay, I have to open this and separate them. Yes, I have an asparagus for you to...
On the other side of this plant.
Wow. What end shall I start at?
The top. That's the bottom. Have you had raw asparagus before?
Nope.
What it tastes like?
I feel like I'm eating grass. It reminds me of when I was a kid, and one time I was riding my bike, and I was riding real fast, and like in New Orleans, I lived like close to the lakefront, so they had like this big old hill, you know, before you get over to the lakefront, you know, where the University of New Orleans was, you know. I used to ride my bike over there all the time. And I didn't tell nobody this, so y'all the first people to hear this. But I was riding real fast, and they had this big wolf dog come out of nowhere and was just chasing me. And I just, you know, I don't know if y'all remember those cartoons where it's like the soul come out the character and start running before your body starts going. So that's what I felt. And it's like the soul was running so fast, it was out of here, and I think my body just fainted. You know? I don't remember where the dog went at, but it left me alone. Maybe somebody caught it. I'm not sure what happened, but I just know the next thing I knew is that I fell off my bike, and I was like mouth first in the grass. You know what I'm saying? I remember exactly what that tastes like, and it reminds me of this. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Do you normally eat like cooked asparagus?
Yeah. Cause you normally
Saute it.
Yeah, saute it or whatever you be doing to it, baking it, whatever you do to it.
Niall tasted it and said it tastes like a pickle.
Definitely don't taste like a pickle, but it does taste like some grass.
Are you gonna eat it?
No, I'm eating it. I don't know why I'm eating it. It's like,
Are you gonna eat the whole thing?
I mean, I might as well. Like, something about it is making me want to eat it for some reason, but it is fresh though, real crunchy. Yeah, the first time I'm tasting it raw. So, at least this raw, you know. Obviously, I've had some grass raw before, you know what I'm saying? But
that's funny. Yeah, all of this is like the purple asparagus. I didn't get a bunch of green ones, which is interesting.
Can I have another one?
You want to eat the rest of that
Look, I'll have it.
one? Oh, you want to eat the rest of that one?
This tastes
Just tastes like any plant?
Stem of any plant.
and like kind of like really juicy grass.
What if there's a bug in between these things and I just ate it? Because we didn't watch this.
How's it taste?
Like a bug.
Might be a good juicy bug. Man,
What do you think?
Tastes fine.
It didn't stop Timon and Pumbaa from eating them bugs.
We're not Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
Tastes fine. I would eat it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Seems like you could like chop it up and put it in a salad.
You could. If you would.
I'd be able to taste the difference. Cause like, I mean, I don't know, with the salad, it's like, salad just let us taste, it's dry, but it has a taste, you know? But this just tastes like fresh grass.
Juicy.
I don't know. Maybe it don't make sense, but that's what I feel when I'm eating it.
Oh, bugs.
Are those orange bugs?
Japanese beetles and those things.
How you know they from
Squash
Japan,
bug.
though?
What? No, they're not ladybugs. They're Japanese beetles. They're orange.
No, I thought they marry ladybugs.
That's cool, though.
They're all
They look
over.
real nice, though.
That's not cool. They eat plants.
Oh, well, I mean, that part's not cool, but they look cool. So you want to flick them off or something?
No, because I'm not using this plant. Baby, look at all this grass from when Nia spilled all of that feed. That one, and that one. There's 3 beds full of grass.
Wow, I never knew.
Where did you spend?
The feed.
The,
Ooh.
the chicken feed?
Yeah, the chicken feed. So it was like
Right.
wheat, sunflowers. But look, there's a rose. Aww.
Wow.
That's pretty.
So this one is Happy Go Lucky.
Nice.
It is pretty happy.
It is very pretty.
So can't you just make that grass and sunflower seeds turn back into food?
If I let it go to seed, but I don't want it to go to seed in my bed.
Why?
Because I need that bed
For what?
to plant stuff in that's not grass. I'm not growing grass.
That looks yummy. Grass. No, it doesn't.
The goat.
My 5-year-old's actually inside the house sleeping. Nael, she woke up at 5 o'clock in this morning with a fever. So she's been sleeping on me in the house for about 3 hours. I wanted to come out here and get this done real quick. And now I'm about to head back inside. But I do want to show you guys something that I haven't shown you guys before. I actually ended up planting out 3 of my determinate tomatoes about 3 weeks ago. So I don't remember which one is this. But I know one was a Florida 91. One was a Celebration, which is up here. So these are Forever Garden. What are these called? Trellises. So I planted one here. It's super big. And then one over in this bed. It's probably smaller. It's the smallest one out of all 3. But I'm wondering, why do I have a broken glass inside my bed? That's actually from one of our plates inside our bowls. But anyway, this one's the smallest one out of all 3. But I'm wondering if something's going on with the soil over here, because this bed that I planted brassicas in is yellowing, hasn't really grown much, where all the other beds, the brassicas are growing really big. I use the same compost for all of them. So I have no idea, but that's the smallest tomato. My point in telling you that is that I had extra garlic that couldn't fit out front where my girls were planting the garlic, and so I put some garlic around each one of those tomato plants. For the next 2 nights, it's going to get down to 31 or 32 degrees. I think I was saying that earlier in the video. So what I'm going to do is actually put a cardboard box over those 3 plants and hope they survive. The reason why I put them out there, even though I knew it was like not close to our last frost date, was as an experiment, just to see, because we had like 3 weeks when I looked before I planted them out of like no frost. And so I guess this is after the 3rd week, which is, we're about 2 weeks away from my last frost date. Winter just came through the fence hole. We're about 2 weeks away from my last frost date, but I had extra determinate plants and I wanted to see if I can make them survive. So yeah, I'm gonna cover them. That was Winter's. Okay, you wanna be on camera? Okay, you just want love. Winter's following y'all. Nael, you feel better? Well, I just told you guys how Nael had a fever and now she's outside riding bikes. So I guess she's been resting in my bed for, I don't know, definitely longer than 6 hours. I guess she is feeling a little better enough to want to come outside where everybody's at and ride her bike. But I actually don't want her to, because I want her to rest. Her body needs rest. Her fever's going to come back. It started at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then she fell asleep and woke up again and then had a fever again. So I know she's not past the fever. I actually have 4 pieces of asparagus left. So you know I have to go see if my favorite animals likes asparagus. I'm coming. Ugh. You don't like asparagus? Oh, you do like asparagus. No, right there. Not my finger. No, I don't have it. It's on the ground. Thanks. Ooh. Whoa. I almost tripped over the gate. I mean the fence. Okay. Okay guys, I'm going to go in now. This vlog was all over the place. These rabbits have gotten so big. Hey. What'd you think, Mama Rabbit? How you feel?
Good.
Your nose is running. You don't look good.
Until it be's on.
Until what bee's gone?
Dad.
No, now go wipe your nose inside the house.